I need to drive an hour and a half to fix this obvious nail emergency. I had to get up at 6:30 on a Saturday to make this happen, so how did we get here? I get my nails done every 2 weeks, but unfortunately had a funeral today the same time as my normal nail appointment, so I had to cancel that appointment, and I couldn't find anywhere else that would take me in prior to the funeral, except one that was an hour and a half away in Concord, New Hampshire. Obviously, Maple wants to come. Doing this drive always brings up strong memories for me. So fun story, I grew up in a very conservative Christian church, and there was only one conservative Christian summer camp in all of northern New England, so it became like a mecca. People would start going here when they were 8 until their early 20s, and so many people that I know started dating or courtships from this summer camp and also made really great friends. I also would not be a good Vermonter unless I started every road trip with Dunkies. Also, I know there's a lot of haters out there, but these chocolate frosted sprinkles are absolutely the best donuts in the entire freaking world. Back to my story, one of the sending churches for this camp was just outside of Concord, New Hampshire. So a group of girls in my area became like BFFs with a group of girls from that sending Concord church, and I started dating a guy from that Concord church. And so in high school, we would pile my Jeep full of girls and we would drive to Concord and just spend weekends there, and obviously with their parents. And I cannot believe my parents, all of our parents, just let us road trip an hour and a half so often at 16 and 15. So as I'm driving, I'm just flooded with these memories, and it's 2011 again. Obviously, I listened to several Taylor Swift albums. When I used to work in New York City, I'd literally measure how much longer was left in my drive based upon how many All Too Well 10-minute versions were left. But singing this on the way to Concord, where I used to go so much when I was in that very conservative lifestyle, just felt especially fitting. I don't know who's in charge of parking in Concord, and yes, it's Concord, not Concord, despite what they say in Hallmark movies, and even the way Jed Bartlett says it in the West Wing, which always drives me nuts. But none of these meters work. The first one's out of service. This one, I couldn't even press the green button. I think it's a scam to make you download the app, which eventually I did. It was just really frustrating that none of these worked, not a single one. So I was like 3 minutes late to my nail appointment, but they still took me. But look how awful these nails are. It's because I get nervous and I bite them, but that's why I have to get them done all the time. And so since I've been like 19, I've religiously got these done every 2 to 3 weeks because I know I'm a nail biter. Ugh, so gross, so embarrassing. Friendly reminder that if you can't afford to tip at least 20%, you can't afford the service. Thankfully, they got me looking all good for the funeral. Thank you. Unfortunately, when I got back to my car, I did get a notification that I was out of windshield wiper fluid. So like every good Vermonter, I've got one of these things in the back just in case. So the first thing I do with my nails was put in windshield wiper fluid. But thanks for following me along.